Hello. Welcome back. I guess welcome back to me. Or you. Or both, anyway. I had to stop an upload of the prior parts, so the prior parts are delayed, but I still want to play. So, I haven't gotten feedback on the last two parts. I think this is 4? I think it's 4. I'm not entirely sure. But regardless, I haven't gotten any feedback on that, so if there is any, it will be for the next part, because they are going up as I do this one. At least they're uploading as I do this one. At some point I'll probably have to make one of them public, but I gotta wait for YouTube process, and however long that takes is a mystery because it doesn't tell you. But anyway, it's time for the mission, which at some point I might get booted offline, and also there's the traditional, I don't know if you ever be able to hear it, but you probably will at some point, the traditional afternoon storm going on, so. On to our monthly mission we go. And I literally did nothing but save, so let's save again. Because why not? The Margaret ambush. That's how the whole game should be narrated.
I have to say, it's a real honor to accompany such a brave and distinguished knight. None other than Catherine, wielder of Thunderbrand.
You mean you don't know? My weapon is called Thunderbrand. It's one of the hero's relics. A long, long time ago, the goddess bestowed divine weapons upon 10 heroes, which were passed down to their descendants. It's an honor to wield, but I'm afraid there won't be any chance for that today. Our mission is to help clean up the aftermath, not to fight.
Why would Lenato incite such a reckless rebellion?
You should know more about that than any of us, Ash.
Well, I don't. Lenato never mentioned anything of the like to me.
He probably didn't want you getting caught up in his own personal vendetta.
How much do you know about the tragedy of Dusker, Professor?
Very little. Because I'm pretty sure it was in the book, right? One of the library books? It's been mentioned before, regardless, but...
It's when the king of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus was murdered by the people of Dusker. It happened about 4 years ago.
Perhaps I was thinking of something
Catherine.
different.
Please, go on.
Right. Well, Lord Lenato's son, Kristoff, was accused of being involved in that whole awful affair. He was executed by the church. Speaking from the church's perspective, we simply passed judgment according to our doctrine in place of the kingdom, which was in complete chaos. Whatever the truth behind that incident may be, Lord Lenato has harbored resentment toward the church ever since. Well, to be more specific, his grudge isn't only against the church. It's also against the one who turned Kristoff over to them.
Report! The enemy is approaching. They can't be avoided. Their numbers are far greater than we predicted. They used the fog to slip past the knight's perimeter.
Who could have guessed?
It looks like our mission just changed, Professor. Everyone, prepare for battle!
I knew we'd be fighting, you know, more than just the stragglers, to be honest here.
My, thank you so much.
I wonder if this is ever going to change.
Thanks so much.
I have my doubts. Look at my little loading bar dude
I
go.
have gratitude.
Alright, let's look at the map, see what we got here. She's actually deployed, although she's an ally. I don't control her. Thunderbrand. I like the icon for her. She's got a sweet hat. It's a very green hat. I assume that's allied. Yeah, it's colored because of that. Okay. There's a lot of stuff to pick up in our summit. Oh, you can go in those bushes too. It's a lot of bushes. There's a lot of stuff to pick up. I don't see any enemies. This is all out of my sight. So I have no idea what they have. I just know that there's a lot of the little swirlies going on. Inventory I think is already set up. I don't need to worry about that, and I'm not going to move people around, so... I like that marketplace is an option here. Very nice of the devs.
With this fog, it's impossible to tell where the enemy might be, or how many of them there are.
Gotta be careful. Hello.
The enemy could be trying to surround us, but they shouldn't have enough soldiers to form a tight circle. Take down anyone who breaks through the fog, and let's push through!
Hello, it's us. You will
Shouting from within the
probably
fog.
hear thunder.
It seems the knights are already battling.
I apologize.
Proceed with caution. Wait for them to enter your field of view.
On battlefields with thick fog, your units will only be able to see enemies that are close by. Proceed with caution. Your unit's movement will be cut short if it's interrupted by an enemy. Okay. You can earn a reward if your allies do not suffer heavy losses. So we should try and protect them to at least some
Here we
degree
go.
here. Ash,
give it my all.
why do you have the sword equipped? There you go, bud.
What should I do?
Send at least these 3 over there. Probably these
I'm
4
on it.
over there. That'll be the support crew for them. Now you guys
I'll cut through.
make a little barrier around our caster here.
Let's get to it.
Although
Ready.
it said movement is interrupted, so
Stay focused.
I suspect this also applies to the enemy, so that they'll actually just stop moving if they come within our sight range. The church soldier is rather weak. I suspect she's the only strong one here.
From the grave!
An immediate crit. Alright. She's a little strong. Just a smidge. Well, I've discovered nobody. Let's go in the bush if we can. Turns out we could. No enemies spotted on this side. Ooh, there's an enemy. So this shouldn't interrupt our movement, right?
You say
See if this changes his target. It might. It did. It doesn't really matter, but I was mostly just curious if that's what was going to happen there. Really, I'm just assuming they're all more or less in the bushes over here. She does have physic now, right? Oh, physic is a huge range. Okay. So it's the same thing, it's just a massive range. That's actually pretty nice. Okay. I don't think she's gonna do anything. Hello, Thunder. I may have to actually wait on recording, because
Lord Renato doesn't deserve such sadness and anger. Now it's your turn to suffer.
that sounds like a pretty bad
Why,
storm.
Renato? Why did you drag so many others into this?
Good dodge. And we get 2 hits out of it too. And a crit. Easy kill. Good job. This shouldn't be a hard mission because we're over leveled, so.
while you try to kill our lord?
Yes. Who are you?
Nice try.
You're shooting at Ingrid, so you're on the north side. He's over there, apparently. She went rather hard on that movement, considering she moved 1 tile last time. Oh, you have to wait for them to be discovered. Right. That doesn't kill. That does kill. There's a 50%, well, 46% chance we take damage. Let's go for it. I believe in you, Annette. Get for that dodge. You didn't dodge. You still killed him, but you didn't dodge. Sorry. Where are the rest of these troops at? Not over there, apparently. Again, I would like to keep them from attacking my weaker units in the back here. Although if we could kill him, that'd be pretty good, because he's about to attack someone. You can only do this. Which does not have a guaranteed chance of hit, because your bow is too short range. We did hit, though. Not that this is necessary. Ooh, hey. I don't know what close counter is, but hey. And there's the rain associated with the storm. This is now a raining ASMR video. Although I don't think the mic will pick it up without me talking for the most part. For the most part, you know? ×4. Holy shit, she's fast. Can I see her stats, actually? Ooh, good crit. XP I wish I had, but good crit. I want to see if I can see her stats. She's 18 speed. Really high strength. Pretty good other stats, too. I like how it only requires a rank of E. She has an A in swordsmanship, I just noticed that. Good lord. She can swing that sword real good, like... Anyone over here? Ah. Gaspard Commander. With a pretty high chance to hit him. Which ain't great. Because he's up on his own so far up there, so... What does he have? Miasma. Does a lot of damage. We'll have Annette grab that. Actually, no, we'll have them grab it. So we need to move kind of west anyway. Alright, dude.
I won't let you anywhere near Lord Lonato.
If you could get that really good luck and dodge this, that'd be amazing. You did. That's unfortunate. Hey, maxed out. Good job, dude. Oop.
Shot.
It's an archer. Out in the middle of the road for some reason. Hello. Nice dodge. Felix is just consistently good at everything. I really like him. Okay. So you're in danger. We can heal him. That negates much of the danger. It's not in range to attack, which means we won't be from here either, so that doesn't really matter. So I think we do heal him.
Yeah. My thanks.
Because when he fights back, he's gonna get hit by the magic again, so... Also, speaking of getting hit by magic, I'm probably going to get hit by thunder. How do I save? What's it called? Bookmark, that's what it's called. Oh no, I don't want to suspend the game. I just wanted to bookmark. Ah well. If I end up losing power and having to restart this, I'll just do what I can, bring you guys back. See, here's the problem. If I go here and attack, it will kill him. Okay. We're just kind of in danger still, because we are going to take that damage. We have a terrible hit chance. What? I mean, I could do this. It makes his hit chance bad, but it also means we're not going to kill him. Bad chance is bad. You can gambit, but that doesn't really help us any. I didn't realize you could do this. And the combat art thing, okay, that's a better way of doing that. Okay, I'm learning. I think we risk this. He has full health? Yeah, so. All of those need to hit, right? Yeah. To kill him. See, that's a pickle. And he's attacking this weaker dude next turn. But if I fight him, he's probably going to attack me. Now, he won't kill the church soldier, he just greatly weakens it. Nah. If I punch him and miss one, then we're not going to kill him. That puts me at death range for his damage, which probably means he'll fight me instead of his current target, whom he cannot kill this turn. So I think instead we're going to just wait. Allies will take some losses, but is anyone can reach that? So she'll grab it since no one else can reach that. Training sword plus. Yeah, I think that's the plan. We're just gonna wait. Oh, he actually went out in the open too. Hello? An axeman, and he missed. What a garbage militiaman. Oh, well. She's putting some work in on this damage right now. I don't think anyone on this map can actually kill Catherine, including me. So I'm not really worried about her, I'm just worried about her plebs. An archer that shot at me. Oh, he's right there, okay. Easily see him. Oh, you fool! You fool! You shouldn't have attacked him. I was gonna heal him when I had the opportunity, but he decided to kill himself. Himself. Alright, well, we can finish him off now. Sylvain or Ash would benefit the most from the XP. You can't kill him, but he has a pretty low chance of hitting. And it reduces risk for other people because the chance was so low. Not that he dodged anyway. But a level there, my boy. Actually, no. There you go. Don't miss. Alright. And we should... Oh, okay. Oh, neat. The fog, it lifts. What's going on here? Oh, that's her. Okay.
It's you. Thunderstrike Cassandra. It was your wretched zealotry that killed my son!
The only name I answer to is Catherine. Prepare to taste the blade of one who serves the goddess. Now you face a knight of Theros!
Hooray! Now we can see.
The fog is cleared.
Piled
There's
out of there.
nothing left to hide you or the filthy central church from the judgment of the goddess.
Ah. Everyone's getting judged by goddesses. Alright, what do we got that piled out of here? Soldier, a beefy soldier, another soldier. These are all soldiers. A bunch of axemen in the back, at least. Oh, you're an axeman too. Just have a shield. Alright, well, is there anyone that's in immediate danger that needs to be healed? Not particularly. Probably save physics for, you know, emergency cases where we can't move to someone in time.
You're a big help.
Okay. We can kill these two pretty easy. I'd like to give my troops the XP for it, if possible. Instead of the person that's assisting me right now. I should use gambits more often. We can reach him. What's our levels here? Hello, Thunder. I told you it was ASMR Florida afternoon storm video. Everyone's 6 except for people in the south, so it doesn't really matter who hits it, I think. Felix might level. I think he's close. Yeah. Good job, Felix. Don't know you got because I skipped
Lord
over.
Lonato, please don't die.
I didn't mean to, but I did.
I am sorry. But did you really think you would get away with this?
Church is suspicious, man. Still suspicious of the church. Will always be. You know, let's have Annette get rid of the archer instead. I keep forgetting her range is kind of short. Yeah, she kills him on the first hit. Easy level. Garbage stats, but it's alright. Extra hit chance is nice. Because now we can just have him come up this way and finish this off and pick that item up at the same time. Which works out pretty well. This battalion leveled up. More hit chance, even better. One gambit use. Yay. Could do with healing that other unit. Probably. But can't heal him this turn. He's probably gonna wander off and die. Nah, he's still out of range. Okay. We can go give him a quick heal to help out. You're welcome. You guys really should have come with your own healer. I level up. Nice. Not so nice. But sure. All these battalion level ups. Considering I'm not using battalions really for anything, this is surprising. At this point, we can basically just form a line here. Get everyone. Oh, he's gonna come to me. That's okay. Get everyone ready to go for the attack here. Because we're gonna need basically everyone up here to kill the dude on that tile, I'm pretty sure. Telling you, man, Felix. He's strong.
Stay down.
Her crit rate is real high and her movement's real high. She's gonna get there well before the rest of us, I think. Unless we start doing like big moves. Greedy moves. I want to keep this dude alive so we get whatever the reward is for keeping your allies intact. If I could pull one of them, that would be awfully convenient. I can't, as it turns out. Should also start using that more often. Look at this line we've got. The wall closes on them. Oh, there's another dude over there. Ah, she'll kill him. Now the thing here is... I think this is what we do. If you move, you aggro. You move here, they actually still go that way. Although only 2 of them will be able to hit him. Now only 1 will be able to hit him. That splits the damage a lot better, we should do that. And then boost somebody, I don't know who. You, why not? Actually, it's gonna change who they target. No, it actually didn't. Just not showing the targeting lines for some reason. Curious. I would like to continue keeping these units roughly with this group, but I also don't want them to aggro anything, so we're just gonna chill back here.
Try to keep up.
Disturbance? Oh, you asshole. You didn't do anything, but, you know, you asshole. Oh, right, it hits 2 tiles. I forgot. You take fuck all damage, which I suppose makes sense considering you're made of armor. But good lord. Oh, you didn't even hit him, okay. We could have just sent her alone and she could have killed everyone. She's taking all my XP. You gonna get off the tile?
I will be the one to kill you, no other.
You have lost all sense of justice. You want to fight me? So be it. I'll send you to meet your goddess.
I hope he gets off that tile. That simplifies things, but I'm suspicious that he won't. Did I get all this stuff while we were passing through? I have, except for that one all the way up here. Terrain that is difficult for cavalry to traverse. It's, cavalry right there. It's only that one tile. Doesn't really matter, but... Oh no, there's a few. Alright, well anyway. You're probably weaker to magic than anything else. However, your friend here is an asshole, so... we can't move. That doesn't kill you, that does kill you. It's weird that wind is better than gunpowder. Just because of the speed on it. It's for burning enemies down quickly. Right, you can't move. You, however, can. You just don't do any damage.
Let's try our plan.
I had a 25 hit, by the way. Just want to point that out. These do anything special? Effective against armored units. Yes. Oh my lord. And he hit PogChat? And he dodged? Look at him go. I don't think I have anything else that's particularly effective against him. She can kill him in one hit, so... We lose the XP if we do that, though. I could kill him. Could also maybe have Ash kill him, but I have my doubts about that. Oh, he does actually. Barely. Let's go for it. Imagine being that armored and dying to a bow. Feels bad, man. We do need to help her out, though. So there's gonna be a whole lot of moving. At least I assume we need to help her out. Maybe she can kill the boss dude on her own. I don't know. You didn't get off the tile, which is unfortunate. Let's move these people first. I don't think we really need to worry about being in cover here. Just one spearman. One axeman, he's not going to do anything. We'll attack her if I move her over here. So we'll heal her.
Yeah, so nice of you.
You're welcome. I kind of like when my allies don't die, you know? He's going to keep attacking her. Unless I go over there and then you attack him. Which is technically better because then we get XP. Too many godforsaken units. I mean, we can't fit all these. I'm just going to do the thing where I used range units again because he won't move. We do have to get close to him to get that XP on that tile, though. So the ally is going to get the kill on it. Awkward. What tile did he go to? Oh, he went over there. Alright, so to get this XP we have to be on the tile next to him, which is awkward. We'll probably have do it because he has the bonus defense if he waits on a tile.
My thanks.
But it's the same animation, everything. It's the same skill, just further away. If you're not ranged, I don't actually care what you're doing here. Oh right, I can give extra move, I forgot about that. Right, his gambit's only one square. Fuck it, it doesn't matter. We have to take an extra turn anyway, so... No. In. There we go. In the turn. You better not walk in there and die, dude.
You have been deceived by that witch.
He's gonna die.
I will show you the truth.
Nice damage. Oh, jeez. He's a little bit strong. Can you damage him? Oh, he's armored, right. A helm splitter would do good. Let's get some damage in here, shall we? If he hits. Hey. We do lose the defense bonus from weight, but his damage doesn't seem too high. Especially if we get defense? No, alright, well. Okay, ranged units, let's go. Thunder? Lower hit, higher attack, lower speed. Higher crit. Hits twice. Does this also hit twice? It does. He's strong, that one. Probably should have healed my ally, but I'm kind of banking on killing this dude this turn. Not like that, I'm not. Oh, jeez. No, not rally. Need you to attack. Cutting Gale? Cutting Gale kills him. As does Wind. Doesn't matter which one we use. Alright. I like the echoing death scream.
Kristoff, forgive me.
That's a lot of XP. She's also now my highest level, I think. That magic stat's getting a little ridiculous.
Lonato,
I never thought I'd see Lonato meet this fate. Well done, everyone. Let's gather our troops and go.
Hey, earned a reward from the Church of Ceres. I've received a goddess icon. I don't know what that does. She was the MVP? I didn't think she did that much, but I guess she did.
My thank you.
Why did this happen? Lonato was always such a kind man. Everyone in the village was so nice to me, and I killed them. I killed them all. I had to. I know I had to. I know that, but still, what does that make me?
Please, don't beat yourself up, Ash. We did what had to be done.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't be bothering you. I'm going to check on the town. I hope my brother and sister are okay.
They're not gonna be okay.
That was my first time killing civilians too. Those who I'm sworn to protect.
They're not civilians if they have weaponry and armor. It's not quite how that term works, but...
Are you insane? Those weren't knights or soldiers, but fathers and sons! We shouldn't have killed them! We should have found another way!
I like the implication here that knights and soldiers are not also fathers and sons. You doing alright there, Dimitri?
I'm sorry. It's not fair for me to blame you for the circumstance. I know that if we hadn't done what we did, even more civilian lives would have been lost. At least my mind understands that, but my heart... Professor, those in power, no matter the era, always claim they fight for a just cause, that they take life to protect it. But is it truly okay to take any life you please? All in service of some implacable just cause? Lord Lonato didn't take up arms out of a lust for power. He simply believed his cause to be just. Who's to say it wasn't? Maybe we didn't have to cut him down like that. Maybe we could have reached a mutual understanding, found a path of peace.
I mean, if he didn't try and kill us with a attack.
I have to believe that. Perhaps the notion sounds laughable to you. Mere lip service to naive ideals. But I can't believe otherwise.
Sorry to intrude, but this incident may be more serious than anticipated. I found this on Lord Lonato. It's a note that mentions a plan to assassinate Lady Rhea. We can't tell who sent it, so the source is suspect, but the content is too disturbing to ignore. We must report this to Lady Rhea right away. I hope that it's nothing.
This would be a convenient time to do it, considering we're all away.
I am glad to see
Oh,
that
they
you have
didn't.
returned safely.
The goddess is gracious with her divine protection.
Where's my dramatic shift in the
It was not only
story?
her divine protection that shielded you, was it? You are just as skilled as I had hoped. I am not so sure. I heard some of the students were hesitant about fighting militia. However, we must punish any sinner who may inflict harm upon believers, even if those sinners are civilians. I pray the students
not how
learn
that
a
term
valuable
works.
lesson about the fate that awaits all who are foolish enough to point their blades towards the heavens.
Our real concern is what Catherine reported. The secret message that was in Lord Lenato's possession. It contained a deplorable plot to target the Archbishop on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth. The plan seems unrealistic at best, but a threat is a threat. We must maintain constant vigilance. To that end, I would like for you and your students to help with security on the day of the ritual.
I mean, you can count on us, I guess, but also something's gonna happen here.
You have my gratitude.
The rite of rebirth is of paramount importance. It is when the Church of Seros and its believers unite to pray for the return of the goddess. The Archbishop and I will be confined to the Goddess Tower once the ritual begins. Of course, the Knights will be on high alert as well. But there aren't enough of them to keep watch on every corner of the monastery. It is far from ideal to be forced to mobilize students, but the gravity of this situation requires that we all bend to avoid breaking.
While there is no need to fear for my safety, we cannot turn a blind eye to those who would blaspheme so heinously.
With any luck, this will all be for naught. Still, be on your guard.
A lot of saves. Back to back. I mean, I don't mind, but this is a lot of saves.
Part 1. White Clouds. Blue Sea Moon. The Goddess's Rite of Rebirth. As the sun grows stronger and the nights grow ever shorter, the Blue Sea Star returns to the sky once more. Believed to be the goddess's home, her followers look to the star and commence celebrations of her rebirth. On the grounds of Garreg Mach Monastery, a grand ceremony is held in honor of this much-anticipated event. Every true follower of the Church of Seros is sure to be in attendance.
I'm curious what actually happens here. Obviously, I mean, the god's not going to be rebirth. We would just pray, is that it? Just gather, shoot some fireworks, pray, that sort of thing, you know? 3000 G. And Casper's birthday. There you go. Have some flowers. Unfortunately, this month doesn't seem very good for free time.
Perfect timing, Professor. If you don't mind, I have a favor I'd like to ask of you.
Stop making me do selection boxes when I'm scratching my head.
Not for myself, but, well, to be honest, I've been teaching swordsmanship to the orphans at the monastery for a while now. Some of them saw me sparring with the knights one day. They started pestering me to teach them. They were so earnest, I couldn't help but oblige.
Fair enough.
There's much I wish to show them, but due to my own studies and training, I'm afraid my time is rather limited. Which brings me to my favor. Your swordsmanship is unmatched. I hate to ask this of you, but would you consider lending me a hand?
You think you're busier than me? I mean, I'm gonna say you can count on me, but...
Thank you,
I
truly.
think I have a more
I'm in your
occupied
debt, and
schedule.
I always repay my debts, I'll have you know. All of these children lost their families and homes to war or illness. This may sound a bit arrogant, but I feel it's my responsibility to help them. I lost my parents without warning too. In that way, we're the same. In Dusker, I lost my father, stepmother, and closest friends. I didn't have many allies at the castle after that. In truth, I had only to do for companionship. I once had people I could confide in. Family, friends, instructors, even the royal soldiers. But they were all taken away from me 4 years ago. Ah, but there were those outside the castle walls I was close to, such as Rodrigue.
Rodrigue? Who is this?
Pardon my rudeness. I meant Lord Rodrigue. He is my father's old companion, and the father of Felix. On the occasions he would visit the capital, he'd take me out hunting or on long horse rides. While Dedu is like a brother to me, Rodrigue is more like a second father. It might sound ridiculous, but he's the kind of man I hope to become one day. Someone who helps others. Someone who can reach out and save a lost soul. Oh, please accept my apologies for boring you with my life story. In any case,
I expect
don't forget
payment.
your promise, Professor. I'm counting on you.
Do I have to actually do anything for this, or was this just a scene that comes up for story? I guess it's a scene for story. You got a maxed out motivation off of that. Let's go. Another event. A busy week.
So, our task for this moon is to patrol and guard the monastery, to help put a stop to that assassination plot. The knights will certainly have their hands full protecting Lady Rhea, and perhaps our enemy is counting on that.
Please, elaborate.
Why would Lord Lenato be carrying around a secret note with an assassination plot written on it? Isn't it possible he hoped to monopolize everyone's attention with this alleged plot in order to distract
I actually do agree with this. Once you've read the letter, it doesn't matter. Get rid of it.
There's also lots of valuable stuff in the library and Professor Hanneman's quarters.
True. The monastery undoubtedly houses many weapons that rival even the hero's relics.
Whatever their aim, we can't allow any harm to come to the ladies of the monastery. I mean, what would I do with my spare time?
You mean to say we should search the monastery, try to find what the enemy is truly after?
Yes. And we should be prepared to fight them as well, should it come to that. I wouldn't mind getting in some training, just in case.
A secret meeting, Professor? Oh, we haven't been introduced. I am Shamir.
Shamir is one of the Knights of Seros, and this young man here is...
I work for Lady Rhea, and I'm Shamir's apprentice. Oh, the name's Cyril.
We've seen this child a lot. I don't know... I mean, we'll go with this one.
Yep, she's teaching me about the bow and the sword and all kinds of stuff. I've got to protect Lady Rhea, so that's why I've got to learn all I can from Shamir.
Cyril adores Rhea. That aside, if you need anything, ask.
He seems a little young, but also not young simultaneously, and I don't really understand how that works, but this is clearly our free roam day because it's the only day that has anything going on. Well, you can't even do anything else besides free roam, okay. Is there any certification I want to do? Because for instance, you maxed that out, and I probably want you on fighter, yeah. Axe and brawl, that's your kind of deal right there. Skip that, because it doesn't matter. Hooray! We did it! We get magic and resistance? Why would I get magic? That doesn't make any sense. Who else maxed? I don't remember. I wish there was a way to quickly see that. You maxed. Why can't I... I don't have any seals. Okay, need to buy more seals, I guess. Which we could just do now, because the marketplace is right here. And I believe they have unlimited seals. And we just need beginner seals. Oh my god. Shit gets expensive real fast. More certifications, let's go. You maxed out, right? Yes. Now he's a sword guy, definitely a Myrmidon. Look at that new outfit, ready to go.
Easy.
A little bit more speed for you. Ash, I don't remember if you maxed out. You didn't. There's also not a ranged class in beginner, which is curious. Can you go straight to intermediate? Oh, you can. Just need the skill for it. They've not reached the required level. What's the required level? Bow range +1, that's pretty good. What does it mean, the required level? Does it say anything about level anywhere in here? Oh, never mind, it says it right there, level 10 or higher. Okay. Professor level C or higher. So, probably several more rounds of combat before anyone can do intermediate. And for people that are not... For what, archers and casters? Besides monk, I guess. She's a monk, so... Like Annette's gonna go... mage, right? Yeah. So she's gonna straight skip beginner, I guess. Is that even a good idea? I don't know. Sylvain, my boy, you're not max. You're not max, but you also have a class already, so... Perhaps I shouldn't have bought so many of these things. Oh well. We'll have them for later if anyone needs them. But, oh well. Off to explore we go. Wait, fighting tournaments begin this month? I get Steel Sword Plus. Hello, Sothis.
A hero's relic. However, could I know something? Still, it is heavy on my mind. The stone within the sword. A glow of red. Oh, it is nothing.
Actually growing to like Sothis, even though she barely speaks Sothis, whatever. What's our pattern look like here? I'm just gonna follow the same pattern we normally do, just go south and then wrap around. It's gonna take a while, but you guys are used to this at this point, I think. Also gotta see if there's any items to pick up, because we need to be fishing and such, you know?
Hi!
Hello.
Right now is, well, right now is okay, I guess. If you, want to chat. A little. Hey, I get hungry sometimes. Like anyone else.
She's got a fair point.
Eating at night is bad for you. There's no way that's true. Wait, really?
Mission assistance. We could pick her up. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
What about recruit?
Sorry.
Not interested yet. Strength and bow. Okay. Gifts. Would you like a whetstone? She doesn't seem like a whetstone kind of person. We still have that lost item, do you? Go in these rooms? And I could go in these rooms. Just walking in random students' rooms. Like it's nothing. Is there ever going to be items in here, or am I wasting my time? It's fairly likely I'm wasting my time. Ooh, there is an item. The Art of Fishing. I was mistaken. A slight change of plans before I go back to talking to people. It's time to walk into everyone's room as if I own this place. We're just doing a search, excuse me, for illegal contraband in the students' quarters, don't mind me. Oh, there's another one. Almost D+, which would have been nice to have before today, because it gives you another point. It's just, if I level up now, I don't get anything out of it. How do I go to the second floor? Do I just go over here? No, clearly. Oh, it's down there, I see it. I've never actually gone to the second floor so far in like the 8 hours I've played this game. So we're gonna do it now. I'd want to be the person with the room right next to the greenhouse, if you want me to be honest. Plus the lake. You know, you got everything here. I can walk through the pillars. That's convenient. Can't drop off of this small ledge though. Gotta use the stairs.
Maybe.
Go check out the second floor. For the first time in known history, a teacher on the second floor. This isn't actually true. I'm pretty sure there's a teacher up here. Oh wait, no, the other teachers have their own rooms for some reason. Second floor is bigger than I thought it was. There's also a cat up here for some reason. Hey, what's going on? Don't mind me. Nothing suspicious going on here. All of this work is not, I don't think is worth the time. There's someone to talk to up here though. I guess means I would have had to come up here anyway. But none of these rooms seem to have anything in them. Which makes this a stupendous use of my time. And yours. Alright, well.
Let's see. Excuse me, Professor? I just wanted to let you know that Lady Rhea is always real concerned with you. She expects great things, I think.
I know.
Please
but
don't let her
thanks.
down, okay?
Look, you're not my boss.
I hope you're not just saying that.
I don't know anything about him. It's not your
I don't know
overcoat,
who
is it? No. Pretty sure he's not big on the whetstones, but you never know, I guess. I'm very surprised that this place only has one staircase to get up here. If you live on that last room, every day has got to be terrible. You'll wake up and walk all the way down this fucking hallway. And then if you have to go anywhere on the north side of the grounds, the monastery grounds, you got a fucking, like a 10-minute journey.
Maybe. It would be terrible if the greenhouse was targeted. The plants in here are incredibly valuable. This place contains the heart of Garrick Mach's 995-year history. So many beautiful flowers, plants that can save or end lives. They are all my precious children.
What? Investigation note number 7 × 1, and it's a gift with the special gift icon. Look at all that stuff. We got Rocky Burnt quite level. Feels bad. Some of those going. I'm gonna get good cultivate, not good cultivate. Again, I'm assuming it's based on the predicted yield icon. So if it's the same predicted yield, we should just use the cheaper one. Assumptions being made, but I think they're fair enough assumptions. What? Like how it changes twice. It changes the color, and then it adds fog to it for some reason. Interesting. Curious. What is she doing over there?
Okay? No.
Everyone's catching big fish today? Water doesn't look special.
Professor, I hope you're well. As for me, I had a date with a splendid specimen of a knight. But now he's suddenly not in the mood to see me again. I blame all these rumors of a deathly figure showing up in town. Such an uproar must have, beyond reason, drawn his attention away from me.
I don't think we need faculty training. I don't think that overcoat is hers, considering if I recall, it mentioned something about always in fights. Someone's over here to talk to. Do I have any bait?
Okay.
No. Answered that quickly. What's up, Lawrence?
The goddess's rite of rebirth is the most significant ritual for the Church of Seros. Could it be that someone has spread these rumors of an assassination plot merely with the intention to hinder the celebration?
Probably? Okay. Well, I mean, probably not. There's obviously a plot going on here.
What?
What? I know, right? Crazy. Does the gatekeeper ever say really anything useful?
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
He always says nothing to report.
The goddess's rite of rebirth is this month, right? The monastery gates will be thrown wide open on that day. I'll be working as a guide. I hope I get to guide some lovely ladies around.
Oh my. I believe in you, my dude. Just shout nothing to report at them a lot. This vegetable is blessed by the goddess, apparently. Interesting. Still can't use the blacksmith, I don't think. No. When do I get access to the godforsaken blacksmith so I can repair stuff? Do I have to let something break first? Because I'm trying real hard not to do that. I just want to see if there's anything over here real quick. Does that appear to be? There's someone up there that's glowing for some reason.
Professor, while the investigation is important, don't forget to make time for your training. If we have to battle and cannot win, all will be lost. We don't know who our enemy is, so we must be prepared for anything.
True, true. I like Ingrid. Ingrid's good.
That's right.
It's multiple people glowing. Those might be investigation thing. Oh no, those are just quests, right? I forgot there's quests in this game.
So sleepy. Too sleepy.
If you're falling asleep in the middle of the dining
an interesting
hall,
book in the library. Got so caught up reading it, I forgot to sleep.
maybe you should not be here.
Discovery, though. The coffins of the 4 saints in the sanctum each have their crests carved into them. I'll need to find a way down there to get a look.
Someone's after them their crests, aren't they? Well, can you even use them?
I bought the ingredients for making some sweet treats I can't wait to eat. Huh? Oh, I know it looks like I'm fooling around, but I'm not. I'm preparing for potential battle during my patrol by making sure I have plenty of food I can eat while walking. Smart, huh?
I mean, it's good to have a snack.
I know. Once they're ready, I promise to share some with you.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. I like snacks too.
Something in the monastery that someone might go after? There's so much here, I couldn't possibly name just one. Even this here kitchen contains precious wares, wine bottles from centuries past and the like.
I don't think...
I hear that stuff is fancy, but not very drinkable. I doubt anyone would go to the trouble of stealing it.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna come here and steal your wine. Of all things. What's up, Drill?
What's the matter? You're running all over creation. Ah, you don't believe Lady Rhea is the real target, do you?
Nope.
Even so, the knights have their orders. We can't abandon our duty to guard Lady Rhea. The goddess's rite of rebirth is an important event for the Church of Seros. They say it's the day when the goddess will return to walk among us. Not too likely, if you ask me. Best if you keep that to yourself.
Time to spread that everywhere. I feel like faculty training might actually be a good use of time. What's our motivation stuff look like? Can I see that anywhere? Like simply? Doesn't seem that I can. Oh right, it tells likes for all this stuff, so we can... Ah, Dimitri likes weapon maintenance. As does Felix, so we can give one of them it. Reading and eating. Me too, Ingrid. Alright, well, next time I see one of them, or whenever I see one of them, I'll give it to them. They seem like fine targets. Someone's gotta have it. Appreciated by everyone. Okay. Practical map of the forest made by Geralt. Someone who has known Geralt for a long time. That's gonna be the apprentice, who is usually in the northwest, but we'll see.
I was thinking, have you heard of the War of the Eagle and Lion? It was the battle that won the kingdom its independence from the Empire. Even the Church of Seiros had no choice but to recognize the courage of Lugh, the King of Lions who emerged victorious. The Church awarded him a crown and the right to govern the Fargus region, backing him in his bid to found the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. In return, Lugh agreed to make the Church of Seiros the religion of his territory, and permitted them to publicly proselytize across the kingdom. In the 400 years since, the Church and the kingdom have continued to maintain very close relations.
Fair. All things considered, I believe that to be fair. This is not the proper direction that I should be running to talk to everyone, but hey, there's a party going on in here. Y'all got any items I could steal? No? Alright.
There's been talk of an attempt on Rhea's life. We've been ordered to help the Knights patrol.
Ah,
Could
me
that
too.
possibly mean that Rhea isn't beloved by everyone the world over?
I don't know who's to blame for all this commotion, but it's frankly a huge inconvenience. With everyone stuck on guard duty, our study and training time has been drastically reduced.
Is that the only lost item? No, we have this. Particular about fashion. I think that's her. No, not that.
I don't know who's to blame.
God damn it. Buttons are hard. What's the fast travel button? There it is. Someone particular about fashion. Who would that be? There's Leonie. She's up there, apparently. Somewhere. You know, I'm not actually sure. Someone in my roster? I don't recall seeing anything fashion related. It's not gonna be them flirting. Glad that's an interest. I mean, she likes knitting and embroidery, but that's not fashion. I'll do the support things in a moment.
Forces opposing the church, beyond Lord Lonato. I never thought such forces could exist in this world. I suppose that may be true.
I'm not sure who that could be. It's gonna be a girl. A woman. Because that's how this game operates. I don't think any of the dudes in this game are going to be big on the fashion.
Monks declined my offer of assistance. They said that no one from Duscur is to be trusted,
That's
especially
rude.
now. Given the circumstances, I cannot fault them.
That's still rude. You're here to learn. I guess they would be suspicious of an inside link, so eh.
Professor, is it true you got caught in the fighting?
I did.
I'm so thankful you made it out alive. I don't know what we would do if we lost you.
I appreciate that. You're not even my class. Is she big on fashion? I don't think she is.
I'm sorry, but
No. It's not gonna be Edelgard. Unless I'm mistaken about her. Someone who's interested in tea. That's, Mercedes.
Oh, have you been tasked with guarding the monastery as well? Such a stir over a single letter. But I suppose the Archbishop's safety is too important to risk.
I'm fairly confident on that. Did I already walk past her? Or no, I don't think I have.
I bet the enemy is using this assassination nonsense just to sneak in and raid the pantry.
That's what I would do.
What do you think, Professor?
I don't believe this to be true, but that's what I would be doing.
You don't think so? Then dinner's on you if it turns out I was right.
Should have picked the other one just so we get the bonus thingy. Online liaison. Monastery is now hosting travelers.
Yes?
Travelers can give you deals on items, take part in recon training, or join your army as it joins. It's not it's pronounced, but use the local specialty option to buy items and resources at a lower cost than you would find at a shop. Okay. New travelers have arrived. Available travelers. But we can send them to travel. Which assume means we don't get to use them. 33G for a damaged lance. I don't think I'm gonna do any of these right now, actually. I don't know. Oh, hey. I don't know who these people are, but travelers, I guess. Umbral steel. And a leather shield. Look at all these options. People everywhere. Advanced seal. For 1800. Sure. Oh wait, no, I meant yes, bye. We'll need those at some point, I'm sure. Horse Slayer. Pass on that. People out here with some fancy ass armor. Those are gonna be the master classes, probably.
You spend too much time roaming the monastery.
Excuse me?
If you're looking for something, try less aimless wandering.
It's not really aimless wandering.
Do you even know who the enemy is? You can't know why without knowing who. It's none of my business anyway. I'm just here to take care of enemies who get too close.
All business. She's faculty training. What does she train? Spear and bow. Sorry, lance and bow. Again, faculty training is probably super important if I want to recruit people, so... You want a tattered overcoat? Of course she doesn't want a tattered overcoat. Why would anyone want a tattered overcoat? Hello, Felix.
Sending an assassin to the monastery, hmm? Hopefully it's someone worth crossing blades with. You're entitled to your opinion.
Indeed I am. I'm no fool such as you and your desire for fights.
Alright.
Beginner sword tournament today. Someone who's enthusiastic about training. Probably belongs to a graduate. Hello.
You're skilled. Why won't you battle me?
I mean, I'd like to, but the game won't let me. I mean, it legitimately won't let me. You're not big on training. This isn't gonna be yours. Who was it that mentioned it last time? We had someone that mentioned the sword specifically. Any fighting turn? Oh, it's probably the quest. Limiting that. Probably means we need a point to do the quest, so.
Okay.
We'll focus on the lost items as we go, but if we don't do it along the way, we'll see what we can do after.
Fighting to stop a murdering is my specialness. No, my specialty. I will show my best work.
I believe in you, Petra. I don't believe you've lost an item, but I believe in you.
Did you know that on the last day of the rite, the monastery's open to the general public?
I did?
It's kind of fun. It makes the place feel like a festival.
Does it not count as a festival? It's basically a festival.
No classes on a festival day. I thought I'd get to spend all day relaxing in the company of some lovely ladies. But now this mess has happened. Hey, Professor, I know there's talk of an assassination attempt, but do you really think they'll do it on the day of the Rite of Rebirth?
That would be the easiest day to do it.
Security would be looser some other time. Is there some reason why it has to happen on that day?
Because the rebirth, the goddess has to return via the killing, etc. All that jazz. Where actually is... Oh, he's over there. Okay. Do you know, sir? Your potato-ized face.
I've been in town procuring some supplies for Flame. No, but do not concern yourself for my safety. I am very much stronger than I appear.
Good to know. What do you train? Everything. Not everything, but a lot of things. Including flying. What's your
I have
quest?
something to ask of you.
We may find information on each... I get a concoction and an ancient coin. That didn't accept it.
I have
'cause
something
it
to ask of you.
autos to decline. Make our way over to the Knight's Hall automagically soon anyway. There's an item. I see you, Ferdinand, but there's an item. Someone who feels deeply repentant. What?
I've heard talk of students wandering the monastery late at night. They wouldn't happen to be from your class, would they? Please keep your students in line, Professor. Kids these days.
I don't think those are mine.
Setting fire to the stables to distract everyone, to cause a commotion. It is the oldest trick in the book, but I cannot shake the thought that our enemies may attempt it. I will stand guard and watch over the stable, and the knight's horses. They are truly magnificent.
It's the oldest trick in the book, but it
Please,
works.
do me a
You can't
favor.
exactly ignore a fire. Find a tea aficionado who is worthy of Ferdinand's tea set. Oh, this unlocks the tea party thing that I've heard about. I mean, do you want the bag of tea leaves?
Oh, I was
There you
looking
go.
for this. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. That was convenient. I thought it was Mercedes, but I mean, she also likes tea, right? She mentioned it, I thought. So wherever she is, we give this to her, and that unlocks the tea party thing. Whatever that does for us. Hello, Dimitri. I will talk to you momentarily. That's obvious. Someone who belongs to the Dusker
I hear
region.
you have fought alongside Catherine. I would wager that her power exceeded your expectations.
She's a little
Had you
strong.
the chance to witness her relic? Thunderbrand, glowing red. That glow is a sure sign that her blood contains a crest that harmonizes with that hero's relic.
Is that what that means? Is that her blood, or is that just power emanating? Hello, Dimitri.
Let's see. If the enemy's aim lies elsewhere, we had better discern their true intent quickly. As I see it, our best option is to explore every inch of the monastery.
Working on
We
it.
should also speak to everyone here. Let's plan to compare notes once you've got a lead. Will you do me a favor?
I get another owl feather off of it too. I mean, we're already doing this, so that'll complete itself eventually here. Why do you still have a... Oh, okay.
I'm afraid we'll need more.
This is just... I don't know why it was glowing like that. Whatever. Go back and complete this quest before we take up to the north side of the monastery here. Then we'll have to do second floor, but... You know.
Well done. You have my thanks.
You're welcome. Wonder who likes ancient coins. Who would like an ancient coin, actually? I'm not gonna give it to her, I just want to look at it.
It's kind of fun.
Traveling art or coins? We know someone who likes art. I mean, we know someone that probably likes all of those, but specifically someone that's mentioned art before. Hello, Mercedes.
The monastery holds many treasures. Maybe the enemy is after one of those? Even so, the idea of stealing from a church is just horrible.
Absolutely terrible. You don't want the tea set? Well, it's not her. Are you the confessional letter?
Did you find this?
No, I didn't think so, but... Not a graduate. Busker we know. Enthusiastic about training. Hello, Casper.
Professor? Oh, hey, Professor. I was just reading this letter from my father. Do you know him? He's a pretty big deal in the Empire. He only writes to ask how my training's going, or how many monsters I've killed. Stuff like that.
Well, how many monsters have you killed?
Hey, I got a favor to ask.
And this is the tournament thing.
Hey, Professor. No?
Not recruit. This is not quite what I meant to
Oh,
do.
hey, Professor. Do you know him?
Is he
only
big on
writes-
training? I don't recall. I don't think he was the one that mentioned
Yeah, that's
Thunderbrand.
definitely
Oh,
mine.
he was.
You really saved me with this. I owe you one, Professor.
Couldn't remember who it was. I guess it was him. I mean, you're not gonna have any other lost items. Oh. Hello, what's going on over here? Priest? A treasure vault.
Do you know what this room is? It is the church's treasure vault. I say treasure, but I do not mean silver and gold and jewels. It mostly contains weapons, artifacts, and the like. Anything that would cause too great a stir, should it be stolen? No. The church knows better than to store anything too valuable in such an
Good on the
accessible
church.
location.
Be honest with you there. It's good on the church. Yes, I know I don't have business there, camera. Like, camera was going for a bit of a ride. Bright red cloth. What did it do? Belongs to someone who wears flashy clothes. I wouldn't say that I know anyone that wears flashy clothes.
Can you imagine the Archbishop being murdered? I prefer not to consider such a gruesome scenario.
Frightening
That
indeed.
easy to get under your skin, is it?
Damn it. I've been baited. Hello. Please open the door. Whatever the trigger is for opening that.
The goddess's home is in the sky. She lives on a bright and shining star.
Your hair is a different
in the
color.
spring, you can't see that star. That means she can't protect Fodlan. That's why we all celebrate the day when her star returns to the sky. That's the day of the rite of rebirth. See? See? I've been studying. I know just about everything.
Good on you, but none of this will be useful in the rest of your life, but I'm proud of you.
People seem to think that all the Knights of Seros are equal, but that isn't quite so. There are many distinguishing ranks within the Order. For example, there are squires who are training to become knights, as well as full knights, like myself. Oh, and then we have the holy knights, such as Catherine.
Those are the knights that can wield a hero's relic.
Fair enough to distinguish that, but that's not very many.
About 20 or so years ago, there was a big fire in Garreg Mach. On that day, Captain Geralt went missing. Everyone thought he was dead. It never occurred to me that he might actually have survived. The truly strange part is that in all those years, he hasn't changed a bit.
Maybe Geralt is the inside man. Alright, counselor, 2 letters, let's go. Hesitant to invite a girl to my room in the middle of the night with a you-know-who living right next door. Maybe I'll rethink the room assignments. I know who it is. It's pretty obvious who it is. I looked at the no sense box before. It seems like everyone's always worried and complaining about stuff. There's a major invasion of privacy. I mean, he probably likes if I say this one. We'll go with it. Nope, he didn't like it. It was incorrect. A decent, you know, correct rate on those. But I still suck. It's alright. I don't know what these crystals are for. What's over here? What is this? I'm probably gonna get told about it, but yeah, I can't go in. Good camera work. I'm a professional.
Have you visited the Goddess Tower? It's a sacred place
Is that what's
used
over
for
there?
rituals and the like. In general, students aren't allowed entry. But as you'd expect, that rule just excites their curiosity. Some have even tried sneaking in. Well, at least for this month, that kind of behavior is totally unthinkable. We have a lot more security, what with the goddess's rite of rebirth coming up.
I want to ride around on a wyvern like that, dude. What do you train? Axe, fists, and heavy armor. I could level my fists to D. D fists. You know how many lost items do you?
General, but, well, we have a lot.
I don't think so. Are you deeply repentant? No. Are you a graduate? No. I don't actually know who's a graduate. Are the teachers graduates? Are there people around that are graduates? I don't think any of the students are going to be graduates, right? 'Cause they're
With the
fucking
whole
students.
monastery preparing for the goddess's rite of rebirth this month, it feels like everyone's a little on edge.
It was Ignatz that liked the art, right? Was it a lost item? I don't. It was a lost item. It was a gift. It was a gift, right?
Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Professor.
I remembered. Or save the owl feather. It's for someone. I'm not sure who, but it's okay.
Hello there. I can't stop thinking about Lenato.
It'll be alright, Ash.
I'm sorry, Professor. I know this isn't the time, but I just can't get past it.
I would probably say there's nothing to be done rather than pull yourself together, so.
Thank you. No matter what happens, I promise you I'll do my part. I checked on my brother and sister, who were living in Castle Gaspar. Thankfully, they're all right. I was worried because they're both so young, but the church in the castle town offered to take them in. That much, at least, is a big relief.
Gifts? Nah. Lost items? Nah, I don't think so. Are you deeply repentant? No. I have no idea who that would be for. Are you deeply repentant, Flame?
Professor, I am afraid I have acted a bit childishly toward my brother recently. Given the circumstances, I requested that he provide me with some candies. Silly of me, really. The timing was improper, and I regret it very much now. Oh, but more importantly, this place is off limits, Professor.
The door is
It is
open.
only open to the public on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth.
Or do you mean that? Do I mean that? What about you? Are you repentant? You sound repentant. No.
I wonder who...
No repentance for you. How about an owl feather? Give it to her.
Wow, I am delighted.
Can I recruit her? No. So what was the point of giving her that? I don't know.
Here's an idea.
I get something out of it, I'm sure. Someone who likes telling jokes. One moment.
On the day of the rite, the monastery will be open to the public, including the Holy Mausoleum. The Holy Mausoleum is where the tomb of the divine Saros lies. There she slumbers, eternally. That's pretty much all that's in there. Just an ancient coffin. It's sealed with a powerful magic to protect against would-be grave robbers.
Does it sound very exciting? You're just going down to look at a coffin.
May I say?
Hardly a thing of interest to me. So that's everything first floor except for something down by fishing. For some reason. And then the sword thingy. Tournament.
Okay.
Have you heard about the Death Knight?
The goddess's rite of rebirth is the most significant ritual for the Church of Saros. Could it be that someone has spread these rumors of...
What? Ah, you like tea, apparently.
How kind of you.
We did it.
I will have to repay you sometime.
You could try inviting someone to a tea party. Does it take time? It probably takes time. Possible to invite those outside your house with a high enough support level. Okay. So for now I can probably only invite people inside my house. Who would I like to invite that's inside my house? Indeed. Hello. Recommend level 6 or higher, weapon use, training, sword, rewards, stuff. Opponent. Many Myrmidons. Well, my best swordsman is Felix. Far and away. I assume you get some motivation if you win as well. I kinda want to take Ingrid in for the motivation. Let's take Ingrid in. She's level 6, D+ sword. Not very good, but... Do I do anything here, or are we just watching? I'm just watching, okay. Crit? No crit. Easy
Over
win.
already?
Does she get her health back? So if she doesn't, that makes it a lot harder. She doesn't. I see. Better be getting some dodges. Oh, you didn't dodge. It's a very low dodge chance, to be fair.
I aim for greatness.
I believe in you, Ingrid. You can do it. There were more options down there. I saw them, don't worry. I don't know what they were. Oh, you can restore HP a couple times, okay. We're gonna get hit 3 times, that's 15, so we have to heal. But we get hit twice. Right? Because we go first? Do we go first? I don't know, let's not risk it. Or should we risk it? I haven't been paying that much attention. If we go first, we swing. Yeah, we'll only get hit twice. If we go first. We're banking on that. I haven't been paying attention. We're doing okay. Gotta maximize our healing. Good job, Ingrid. You're doing it.
Ready.
Alright, restore HP. Didn't full heal us, but... Let's see, we do very small amounts of damage here. So in order to kill him, we have to hit 6 times. We don't win this. Because we get 1 hit free because we hit first, in comparison. So they're gonna hit us, drop us down to 16. Yeah, well, there's 0 chance we win this fight. That's unfortunate. We must withdraw. Hey, Professor, level up. Again, would have been nice to have before this, but oh well. Still don't know what all that renown is. Alright, let's go upstairs. Just start here. Go through the whole place. You watch
You'd
it.
best keep your distance.
Rude.
In this nervous state, I might just cut you down.
Well, please don't.
Oh, come on. I'm only kidding.
Should have said I dare you to try. I'm surprised she only gives plus 20, despite her extremely high sword stat.
Need something, Professor? I'm on a nip until that's done.
She values level. Nothing else, okay. You do you, I guess. All these lost items that I'm not entirely sure who I'm supposed to be giving to.
Might you have come looking for me because you were worried about my safety?
No, you had an icon.
I am aware of the possibility. On the day of the ceremony, I am trusting that you will not allow your attention to wander or wane.
I will do my best. Would you like an investigation note? I have many of them. Oh right, there's only 2 options. I keep forgetting when you're upstairs or whatever, there's only 2 zoom options. Way the fuck too close and all the way out. For some reason.
Unbelievable. What a terrifying story. However, an assassination attempt on Lady Rhea is doomed to fail.
Is it?
Pardon? You think the goal may be different than simple assassination? Intriguing. I suppose the priceless objects in this room could perhaps draw thieves. However, there's no one but me who could make use of them.
How do you actually know you're the only one that can do that? That's what I want to know. Probably belong to an adult with a taste for liquor. Check the other rooms real quick just to see if there's anything in here. Considering it was in her room, I'm going to suspect that it's, what's her name? Manuela. But it's possible it's not, I don't know.
Hey, you.
Hey, you. Oh, Leonie. What you doing in his room?
Did you hear? A knight wielding a scythe is roaming around town at night. If he's a villain, I'd like to get the measure of him.
Nobody thinks it's suspicious that an unknown knight with a scythe is walking around? Anyway, you have this.
Oh, that's mine. Thanks so much for finding it.
You're welcome. So we have Dusker region, we know that one. Flashy clothes. I think we know the wellness herbs. Apart from that, I basically don't know. I should feel bad about that? I don't know. I don't know my students well enough. Really? We can't go in there? Alright. My frame rate doing alright there? My frame rate dipped down for some reason. I assume this game's running at 30 FPS, by the way. I don't actually know what it runs at, but 30 seems likely. Beginner's Guide to Fishing. That's a lot of XP for a beginner's guide to fishing.
Boy who assists the Archbishop. Cyril, I believe? I hear he's originally from a foreign land to the east called Almyra. I know he's still only a child, but I do wonder about his true intentions.
He's the assassin. Do not trust the boy. I'll never trust a boy. They're always up to some shit.
There are numerous books in this library that you cannot find anywhere else. But once you are here, you can read them easily enough. I doubt someone would go to the trouble of stealing one. Sometimes Seteth will dispose of books that are deemed inappropriate for the monastery, but that's about it. In a
What
way,
is inappropriate?
I suppose that makes those particular volumes more valuable, right?
What is inappropriate for the monastery? I must know. Wish controlling the fast travel map was a little bit easier, but I don't do it too often, so whatever.
Thanks for your help.
Quest complete.
So, there is something that the church values above all else. On the day of the rite, it will be open to the public. That will make gaining entry far easier than usual. You know the place of which I speak.
Well, there's something on my glasses. Un momento, I cannot see without spectacles. It's the Holy Mausoleum. It's the dining hall.
That is the most likely possibility. We do not know their objective, but there is a good chance that our enemy is planning to target the Holy Mausoleum.
I wonder if there's a way, yeah, it does take time, to get the crest or something from the mausoleum. Alright, well we have items to give to people of mysterious existences. But apart from that, I'm not sure what we should do. We could do some tea time, we could do some training. Alright, I should have saved the bait. Oh well. So we could fish on the day where the lake is glowing or whatever. Guess we're getting a small one. Oh, that's a large. But it wasn't a red. Perhaps I need to pay attention to something other than that. Don't know. Either way, let's go give the ring. Because I believe I'm relatively certain on that one.
That's so.
Hi.
Hi, don't stand in the door to say hi. It's a bit rude. Where was he? I think he was up here. But now that I'm thinking about that, I'm not sure. He was up here. Hello.
The monks, they said that given the circle.
We have a lost item. A gold ear.
That belongs to me. I apologize for the trouble.
You're welcome. If I want to optimize, I should probably give those gifts only when they have no motivation. Or those lost items. We'll do the support now. Various supports.
At this time of year, the fish are fat. Simply grilling them will bring out their best flavor. Steaming them with herbs is delicious too.
Wow, you know a lot about this. I'm learning so much from you to do. Were you a cook at the castle in Ferdiad?
No.
Did your family own an eatery of some kind?
No. My sister and I helped with cooking at home.
Wow, that's all? I thought I was confident about my skills, but next to you, I feel like an amateur.
Going home's the best way.
Hey, could you give me some advice about other kinds of meat besides fish?
Ash.
Yes to do?
Also,
Why
this
do you
camera.
spend time with me?
Oh.
We're friends, right? I just want to get to know you better. Is that so odd?
I am from Dusker.
So, look at me. I came from a life of poverty. I was lucky to even be let in here to study with all these high-class people.
And my nose is
I
red.
think we have a lot in common.
Being poor and being from Dusker are two different things.
Oh, I know. But we can still be friends, can't we?
You are a peculiar person.
So I'm told.
Friendship. Yay. And Ash and Annette, apparently. I don't know where they got their support level up, but that's fine. It's gonna take a long time to get supports up
Are
for
you here
everyone.
to study too?
I am. It's quiet here. Easier to concentrate.
It really is. Hey, would you like to study together? We can help each other out if we get stuck.
Oh, yes. We'll get a lot more done working together.
What's the matter, Ash?
This question's got me stumped. A ballista inside a castle is ready to fire at enemies outside. What angle should be used for the shot?
What kind of question
Assume
is
the
that?
ballista is the same as those in Garreg Mach. Ignore the effects of wind. This is for defensive strategy, isn't it? Why is it so complicated? Don't you just aim and fire?
It may help to focus on maximizing target accuracy to reduce your miss rate. To start, let's sort out the setup. Let's see. Using these ballista specifications, if the ballista corals follow this trajectory, they'll hit the enemy lines, right?
Oh, that makes sense, because the enemy line will be here.
That's it! Okay, now try using that same technique and applying it to this other problem.
If the walls are this high and the enemy lines are at that distance... Oh, I think I see!
I knew you'd get it.
He's learning.
Wow, I didn't expect math of all things to be useful in a siege. This is tough. Numbers are not my strong suit. But this really is the sort of thing you have to know if you want to command troops.
That's true, but not everyone is good with numbers. That's why we have tacticians do these calculations for us, or prepare them before we go to battle. A century ago, the Empire's mathematicians played a huge role in the Battle of the Wall of Fodlan.
I had no idea. Hey, you really know what you're doing, Annette.
You think so?
Definitely. You've obviously done a lot of studying. I really admire that.
I suppose I have. Studying is a necessity if you want the advantage over your enemies. But necessity aside, it's nice to hear you say that.
That's probably all of them, yeah. Why do they have the bonus HP? What's going on there? Not sure. Other houses. Nobody has anything. No one likes me. Feels bad, man. Alright, well, let's do some noggin thinking real quick. Lost items. Adult taste for liquor we can do. Do you like telling jokes?
That isn't mine.
No. Figured as much. Well, let's do the wellness herb. I don't actually know any of the others. Where is Manuela? She's down here somewhere, apparently. Oh, she was on the dock. That's right. The pier. Sorry.
Professor, as for me, I blame... Wherever did this turn
It's
up?
literally in your
Thank
room.
you for getting it back to me.
I don't know if that counts as lost. But... Okay. The rest of these I don't know. To do some more thinking, which is going to involve more than just sitting here for 30 seconds. Alright, what do we want to use our time on? We got 2 more tapes. We really don't have a lot of options. It takes time to do this, right? The choir stuff? Choir. Yes.
Right.
You know, we could mix it up. Get some choir going. I'm not sure with who, necessarily. Let's get you and Hilda.
I'll keep my voice down. Don't want people thinking I'm vying for
Oh,
attention.
we've taken her before.
But
We've probably
how
taken
loud
both of
is
them before,
too
actually.
loud? Singing's okay, but
Yeah,
I
I
should
have.
really have a...
Oh well. I gained faith and authority experience. We did it, team. Alright, I think we just want to eat. Well, no, we could do tea. We haven't done tea before, so we should. We don't want to take out for tea. This is a good question. Take Mercedes out. It said something about outside of your house needs something. Let's see if we can take Bernadette. Bernie. Just out of curiosity. Because I think she's the closest to me outside of the house. No. Chicken owl feather?
Wow, thank you so much!
You're welcome. Alright, so we can't do anything with them. People want to talk to me at my place. That's fine, we'll do that later. Let's take Mercedes. Who I think is actually outside of here, but it marks her as in here. She north? Hello, owl. Oh yeah, there she is. Hello, would you like to have some tea?
The monastery holds even so...
Tea. Mercedes is not able to make it. What do you mean not able to make it? What do you mean? Alright, well... Ingrid? Is anyone able to make it? Or is there a requirement that I don't have?
Professor, if we have to, we don't know who. Thank you.
Hey, Ingrid accepted it. I guess it's just not everyone can always go all the time. We get extra charm if I'm a good host. Try to pick conversation topics that you think your guests will like. If they're having fun, they might choose topics of their own as well. Keep them happy and they stay as long as you like. Edelgard apparently takes excellent care of her hair. It's fair enough, she does have nice hair. A tea blended with 2 types of apple peels, elegant and sweet. It's popular among common folk and nobles alike.
Thank you for inviting me.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Now drink your tea, you heathen. You have your pinky out.
It's a bit hot.
It's steaming. What do you want from me? Talk? Talk is the only thing I can do here.
Yes.
Seems. Overcoming weaknesses? I don't think she's big on the gossip or the dining hall. Okay. They liked it. Oh, we talk again. Working together, cats. Is she big on cats? I don't know. I don't think she cares about age. She might be big on cats though. Let's try this one.
Yes, I agree.
Hey, easy. I'm the greatest host. Your ambitions? Now this one's harder. Don't think relationship, unless she counts, unless she cares about that. Ambitions. Let's go. I'm the greatest host.
I'm already thinking of my next meal.
Me too, actually. Is that your ambitions? Is your next meal? Do we laugh or do we sip tea? Let's have a giggle. She liked that. Told you I'm the greatest host. Perfect tea time. Let's go. Observe? I don't have any gifts. What is this? What is this camera angle? Why can't I just move the camera around? It already shined.
Quite delicious.
Indeed. Indeed delicious. Yeah, that's enough of that. Wait, I could have told a joke. Hold on. Banter.
Did you say so?
Nod.
Professor.
Joke.
Wow.
What am I doing? I'm very confused.
Quite delicious.
I want to ban her again, but it doesn't let me. Nod. Oh, I left. I don't think observe does anything. We just sit here and watch her drink tea. I don't think there's anything else we could do here because we don't have any gifts, so.
Thank you for the treat.
And I don't know that observe is doing
I had such
anything.
a great time.
Perfect toast though, let's go. We enjoyed our time together. My charm increased by 1, as did hers.
Professor.
There you go. Easy clap. I guess that's it. There's nothing else to do. We got support. Me and Ingrid. Yeah. Extra hit and avoid, let's go. Oh, these are the ones. Yeah, I have to be in my room for those. Right. Right. We'll go here. We walk there. I think just porting to the room does the same thing, but... There's an item there. Yes, we'll go for a visit, but there's an item there. I demand it.
Well, I had fun today. Of course, you want to see me again, yes?
Of course. I'd love to, Dorothea.
Well, until we meet again.
Everyone out here going on dates left, right, and center.
Oh, hello, Professor. Were you watching that?
It's a different guy than I saw you with yesterday. Calling it out.
Yes. Is there a problem with that? Look,
All these
I
dates.
know what I'm doing. My claim as a diva won't last forever after all. I must look to the future. As a man, you may not feel so rushed about these things, but I know my beauty will eventually fade.
Getting older doesn't bother me at all. I mean, honestly, yeah. What would she like, though? Probably this one. But I'm not actually sure. We'll go with this one.
You? Really? I never
Or does it
would've
matter?
guessed.
I don't know. This is a support
I'm
thing,
not
so I don't
just
think it matters.
playing games with these boys. This is for my future. You have no right to object. I very much want to find a good partner here at the Academy. Someone who will take care of me for the rest of my life.
Is that really what you want? I mean, I don't care what she does.
Finding someone to take care of me? Of course it is. Who could ask for anything more?
I agree.
Anyway, I value your opinion, Professor, but I won't have you interfering with my life plans. Unless you'd like to take care of me into my old age. That'd be something, eh? How about it, Professor?
Does she... I noticed on her earring she has a little red flower. You think she wants that? Okay.
I wasn't... You aren't being serious, are you? I was just teasing. Or did you really just consider spending your
I like
whole
that that's
life
an
with
option.
me?
Just an okay.
If you did, that actually makes me... It makes me happy. I had no idea you might look at me that way. You've gotten awfully quiet. You might even be blushing a bit. Have I embarrassed you?
I can't even
If
see
so,
my own
I'm
face.
very, very sorry. I should be going anyway. I'll see you later, Professor.
They didn't actually do anything with the face. There was no blushing. Hello, item. Very good. Before I forget, I'm gonna try this. I think she was in North one, if I can fucking get to it. Game! There we go. Wait, she's not here. Where was she? She was in that one. We'll talk to someone down there now. Where are you at? She's over here, apparently.
Professor.
Oh, hey. Remembering something else.
I'm so...
Lost item. Flower.
I'm sorry, but...
No. Alright. I saw a little red flower on her earring on that side. So I thought maybe she wanted the red flower, man. I don't know. It's not flashy clothing, but... What do you want from me? I legitimately don't know who that goes to. Let's go visit Ingrid.
That's the third time this month.
For the third time this month.
Well, that's that. Father never relents. Oh, Professor! Hello! Did you need something?
Let's be nosy.
Well, that is... I was just tossing out something I have no need of. It's important to keep our spaces clean after all. You'd do well to remember that too, Professor. A clean space makes for a clean mind, or some such. Getting rid of things you have no need for is the first step to managing one's belongings in an economical way.
She's going hard on this. Are you the thrifty type? She helped tidy my room. Clearly you're an expert at it.
While I'd love to help, I don't want people getting the wrong idea with me being alone in your room. Despite my family's nobility, we've never been particularly wealthy. So my father raised me to be conservative with my resources, paring down when necessary. He also encouraged me to keep my living spaces immaculate, so the two go hand in hand, I suppose.
Considering her earlier statement, neither of these is probably great. I'll go with the top one.
Yes, he's a good person. Even when managing our territory used up most of our family's resources, he still went out of his way to ensure my comfort. Oh, just a scrap of paper.
Ah, just a scrap,
It
you
was
say.
already written on, so no good for note-taking. And obviously, I can't use it to clean my lance. So I tossed it. No need to hang on to inconsequential things, you know.
We're never
Professor,
gonna know what's on that paper.
Did you come to check on me for any particular reason? I hope Sylvain and Felix aren't getting into trouble as they tend to do. Oh, well, if there's nothing important, I'll be on my way then. I still have some cleaning to take care of, after all. Talk to you later, Professor.
Your motivation is increased. Hooray, we did it. Now I think that's everything. No more people to talk to, no more nothing. Yeah, it seems to be everything. Alright, we'll just end it. We done here, boys, let's go. Apart from lost items, but who knows. We'll... If I do instruct... We gotta figure this out at some point, so we'll do it this week. But if I do instruct automatically, do I still get the pop-ups for students talking to me and such?
Haha, I'm starting to get it.
Reason, level 3.
It all makes sense now.
And grounder, whatever that does. She's a C+ now, good lord.
Professor,
Oh, I do.
could you
okay.
explain?
Kinda terrified to walk the monastery grounds at night. It's unnerving how dark and quiet the place gets. How can I conquer my fear? You could carry a torch. That would be the logical thing. Singing a song is probably not great for everyone else. We'll just carry a torch.
That might be good.
Only a smidge of motivation. That's a lot of XP though.
Professor.
Focus on sword and lance. Focus on lance and flying. Sure. You're mostly lance already anyway. Maybe a Pegasus. Sorry, Pegasus Knight, not be a Pegasus. That'd be a little bit weird. Maybe him. Of course I'll participate. There's no downside to participating, is there? It's just an
Not sure I
upside.
should sing with everyone. I'm not great at harmonizing.
Singing in tune with others proved quite difficult.
It keeps giving me people that can't sing, which is somewhat comical. It's Flane's birthday. Happy birthday, Flane. Oh, we can host a tea party. Or give flowers. Host a tea party. Oh right, we only have so much tea. Sweet, relaxing scent. She likes sweet stuff.
I am honored that you invited. I am ever so grateful. Delicious.
Hey, it's delicious. Alright. The library?
Right.
Okay, good start. What is this pose and motion she's doing with her head specifically? Monastery Mysteries. Yeah, sure. No, she didn't like that one. Not big on that. Perhaps security? Perhaps close calls. None of those are really popping out to me. I mean, we already know she likes the library, so that's kind of a given. Wasn't perfect, but it was nice.
That tea was very delicious. Please take care, Professor.
And they don't stay for me to take weird, strange pictures of them, but still get the charm. I don't know what charm does, but we still get it.
Let's coordinate our efforts.
Right. No time to lose.
I forgot. It still just keeps them on that. Perfect. She needs to learn flying now rather than riding. In particular.
It's all coming together.
Monster Piercer.
It seems I've improved.
Rushing Blow. That's all we learned? Alright, well. Could've been worse. I think we... Oh, Felix? Sure. What's going on with Felix? What's
I
up,
thought
dude?
I heard someone. Are you here to train?
Always.
Care to train with me? Waving the sword around alone is boring. And I'm tired of crossing swords with worthless opponents. But you seem like a worthy adversary.
Not even gonna
I've always been
question it.
interested in your technique.
Of course I'm worthy.
You learned from the former captain of the Knights of Seros, and traveled Fodlan fighting as a mercenary. Good sparring partners like you don't grow on trees. But know that I will beat you, and I will surpass your strength.
I'm pretty sure he's already a better swordsman than me.
Why? I never really thought about that. I learned to thrust a sword before I learned to write my name. Of course, my upbringing wasn't unique. That's how it is for all children in my country. You're no use if you can't swing a sword, however mighty your crest may be. It was the perfect environment for me. I could live free of stodgy values and virtues. Grow strong so you may live, and live to grow stronger. That's what I was taught.
Kinda
Why
does
should I?
remind me of the character, though.
Nothing's as important as the pursuit of strength. But that's enough idle chatter. Take out your sword. My mind is emptied of all but the thrill of the challenge.
The real sword, or, you know... Are we using training swords? What do we do here? Seminar? I was thinking maybe seminar. Because we can do battle on the 20th because there's no additional teaching the next week. So we don't need to worry about getting motivation up so we can teach people properly. I think we seminar. Let's do it. Who teaches the most people? Shamir, who teaches lance and bow. Followed by Alois. Let's do this one. Hello, Shamir. Teach me your secrets. Rank ups for me.
The glory of progress.
Quite a few rank ups, actually.
It's all coming together.
I'm getting the hang of this.
I mean, bow prowess on much of these people isn't worth anything, but still. They all get the motivation increase too. Which is good. And now we teach, but we do it manually. So I don't know that auto was any good, but we also need to change this. So Ingrid, and fuck, I don't know. Take Mercedes of all people. Or Dimitri. B has little arrows over it. I don't know what those arrows mean. So I guess we'll keep those two together. Maybe they eventually get that support level up. And we can figure out what it means. Let's see. I mean, the best two people to teach are Felix and Ash, so let's go ahead and do that. Kinda really would like to get those stars filled out. It's gonna take so much time. And it's probably not a good use of time, but oh, there's two. Not three quite yet, though. I do want to know, so... You can deal with the spears. Apparently they could just make you even better at bow. Nah, we'll get you spears going. He wants axe and bow, actually. But spears got the stars.
This will... So this is how...
So we can probably eventually swap him to spears instead of axe. Or he'll do it himself, or he won't, who knows. Who do we want to train? Ingrid? Ingrid. We've only got two, and I want to make sure she hopefully levels, so... Bad.
It wasn't supposed to be like this.
Critique? Console? Critique.
Next time, for sure.
There you go. Picked the right one. Let's go. Oh, perfect. Let's go. Praise her. Hell yeah.
No big deal.
Look at that. Easy. Good job, Ingrid. You came back from that. Sylvain, I guess? Or Dimitri? Let's train Dimitri's writing. It's actually almost got 3 stars on that, and that's all the training we got. Goals. Not gonna mess with people's goals. Goals are theirs, they can keep them. Focus on axe and heavy armor. You know, I was thinking of changing him to axe instead of brawling, because if we're gonna start facing armored people, that'll prove useful, and heavy armor makes him even tankier than he already is. Yeah, I agree. We'll do it. Excuse me, what? Oh. What's up, dude? You're gardening.
Did you want something?
No, I'm just gonna stand here. Awkwardly stare at you while you garden.
I see. If you have the time, then please assist me. I am to water the flowers in the greenhouse. Thank you. Only do not water the ones in that corner.
That's the bad corner. We don't water the bad corner, that's where the bad flowers
They
go.
are from Dusker. They require a dry environment.
Ah, I
the
see.
roots will rot otherwise.
I mean, of course he knows a lot about them, that's where he's from. Sound difficult to care for? They sound easier to care for, I suppose. I don't know what they look like. I like flowers, though.
Yes, they are.
I'm glad we got the two people that like ellipses talking to each other.
I owe you a debt of gratitude. In both the extracurricular activities here at the Academy and on the battlefield, your presence has been instrumental in the defense of His Highness. You have my sincerest thanks. I see.
Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot.
Was there something else you wanted?
No, just dots. I'll go fetch the water.
Then please, excuse me.
Hooray. Oh hell. Ah hell. OBS crashed. I don't know if it's still recording. I also don't... I gotta just stop the auto advancing. Here, oh shit. We back? I'm gonna stop the recording because it was frozen. I don't know what happened, but we'll just start another video here and hopefully the end of that one was fine.